Hello, Starfield fans and old fogey friends in the 50s plus Starfield on Facebook. Greetings, this is Tim, the Ancient Gamer 759 coming at you, and I'm here on board the Falcon, and well, I'm going to do a little short, well, not short, I'm going to do a little tour of the actual base, maybe mostly, but I wanted to show off first my captain's cabin, and it's here on the Falcon, and it's on the topmost deck. It's the last floor, and this is the only access to it. And we're gonna go up there right now and check it out. And as you can see, this is just a little storeroom, but he's got, you know, I added some stuff to it to make it look better. You know, and like the captain's got some stuff stashed, and that's cool. And then we're gonna walk over here to this door, and I have to unlock it. So we gotta find it. There it is, door. And I'll go unlock, and we're done. I like to lock this door because it does tend to keep the crew from going in it when I'm here, and also they don't tend to spawn in there if it's locked and I happen to come back in the ship. So there's that. Anyway, this is the captain's cabin. All right, this is his front desk, the desk. That's where he would give the payroll out if he was if I had a mod for. I have there are mods for that, but if I had the mod for that, he would give his payroll out here. And I don't think I'm going to go that far. I mean, there's so much to do in this game anyway, and I've got it so that he has to eat and drink and sleep. As you can see, that little "I feel exhausted" came up, and then through this door we have his ready room, and it's, you know, this is the actual captain's cabin. I put it on here as an empty, and I've been slowly fixing it up, and because this is the bathroom area, that's why I made this his basically ready room. And you know, I can put his spacesuit in there, and I've got a trunk for his goodies, and this locker over here, it actually works. I've got some clothing and stuff in it, and of course there's his gun rack, his gun racks. And here is his bedroom and lounge area, and I fix him up pretty nice, and it's pretty fun. I really had enjoyed doing a lot of the decorating stuff because it makes it feel like this is your ship. I got his basically his galley area. It's got his books up here, you know, and there's of course a refrigerator. I've got these mods that allow me to have these things that actually work. It's called oh, I forget, working. It's something about working decorations or usable decorations or something like that. It's a mod that I have that allows me to have these refrigerators, and then another mod. This, I think the same mod allows me to do this. If I go up to any cook stove, I will get a drink button, and that, as long as I have water on board the ship, will allow me to have drinks. And see there, I'm fully hydrated now. And he was hungry. I did see that, so go here and I'll just grab some lentils here. Of course, I could role play and sit down and figure out eating, but I'm filming at the moment, and so I'm going to do this real quick so that these are some of the mods I have, just to let you know. And I've been having a great time with it. But what I want to show you is the moon base, or the Moonhenge. And we got if you look back in some of my files, I have of course I have the YouTube channel, and on that channel there's videos of this base before I had done anything to it, and so you'll be able to see the difference in what was there, and what is there now. Oops. So we're going to leave the ship now. I just wanted to show off the captain's cabin. I'm not going to take you on a tour. I've done other things inside the ship, but I always like my captain's cabins because it reflects the captain. Alrighty then. Let's lock this door. And that little command has been around since Morrowind. It works in Morrowind, it works in Oblivion, it works Starfield, Skyrim, it works in all the Bethesda games. You can lock and unlock doors like that as long as you hit the door and make its ID number come up. Anyway, here we go. We're going out now.
You again.
See, this is one of my new crew members. This is Kai Roberts. And you didn't see her, but his sister is on board. Her name's Laura. And of course, it's night. Oh, and I'm not on the moon either. So I guess we're going to take a trip to the moon. I thought I was on the moon. Isn't that something? Well, that's okay. We'll just go there now. It won't take long. And why didn't I just go to the cockpit? I don't know. I like walking through my ship, I guess. It is a nice ship. It's my favorite ship. It's the best YT I've ever built. It's the fastest and most deadliest of them all that I've ever built. I like the YT look because it's a Falcon. Of course, it's not the Millennium Falcon, but it is. I call it a Falcon anyway. So anyway, we got to go to the moon. Let's go to the moon, folks. Alright. Alright. This never gets old. Just like Barrett says, I love watching this thing take off.
Time to join the stars.
Oh, it looks like I'm on Kodos. That's where I was. That's where I set her down for the night.
Recalculating.
When I went to bed last night.
And orbit stabilizing. Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Why is it always got a asteroid field or wrecked space station or something when you come up out of these planets? It seems like every time. Anyway, off to the moon we go. Let's see. This ship is carrying contraband, but I don't have to go through the scanning process, even though I've got it shielded. And we'll get through easy enough, but I like it. You can just go and land under the radar. Okay, this is Moonhenge. This is the mod that I got, and this one here is Moonhenge, and it's the reason why I have cargo haulers running. And you'll see why in a minute. Let's go land. Land. Now that I have New Atlantis, this skyline up here, it looks totally different now. Alright, here we are. Moonhenge. And I'm glad it's night, on the dark side tonight. Anyway, you can see there's the Falcon up there, sitting pretty. And over here, I've got some displays out for my moon base. I got the lunar rover and some mannequins and spacesuits to make it look like the moon landing. And well, this is the moon, so it did actually happen. But over here, we got the mech. Next, yeah, I got this is a part of all the stuff that I got in mods. I have mods that allow me to place these things. Oh, my cargo ships are coming in. See, I got that running good. And these two, they supply me with aluminum, tungsten, titanium, and something else. I forget what it was. Anyway, helium, I think. But yeah, I got helium on the moon, and this is actually a base that, well, this mod allows you to put things down, but you can't actually designate it an outpost in your menu. Here, I'll show you. Go to crew, outposts. And as you can see, I do have mine posts up, but the Moonhenge, it just won't do it. I guess because it's a player home and not an actual outpost. That's the reason I think it does that. But as you can see over here in the corner, this is where actually these ships are living and taking off from, are actually in the Luna Hinge. See? I just crossed over into its territory. It's funny, but if I use the build command here or over on the other side, I gotta be careful which one I'm using, because then sometimes I can't move or place things. But as you can see, here I got the beacon. That's the beacon for Luna Hinge. And over there is, you know, the landing pads. But you can also, I'm really close to where my helium extractors are too. Of course, these are the transfer containers. And the only problem is I can't link it from there to here to put the stuff in. I have to do it manually, and that is why these two are so close together. I can go to that one and grab all the incoming loads that are after it's loaded up pretty good, and bring in them, stash it over here. But this is already set up to send them to storage containers back over this way, and I'll show you where those are at. But as you can see over here, though, these guys are coming in and they're bringing in my tungsten, titanium, and aluminum. It's filled up pretty quick because I had just emptied this not long ago. Anyway, let's go away from the noise a little bit here. But this is all that I'm going to do with Luna Hinge, in case I need an actual interstellar launch pad, that's where I'll put it. Because I can't put it here and have them work. I did that. I actually put some cargo pads on this side, and they just would not recognize them. When I built my moon mine bases outposts, they wouldn't recognize the landing pads on this part of the on this mod. Just won't do it. But I think I worked out a way to fix it, or work it over anyway. But over here is where it's sending, where that transfer container will send all this stuff. And I've got some new mods, yes, for building, and that's one of the new ones. It's called a Tiny Science Hab. But as you can see, I've got this is all the helium that this site produces over here, because it's running a couple of helium generators over there. But this is, as you can see, my storage, and look how much is in that. Oh my gosh, this thing is full. I might have to put up another one. Of course, it's got a 1 million limit on it, so, and I put that in there. This was not one of the Dark Star containers. It's just one of the regular ones that you get, but I can change how much they put in it, because the Dark Stars, they don't have the big wide ones like this. I like to put them up. But as you can see, I'm using some other mods. This is called I can't remember what the mod's name, but it allows you to put stuff on the outside and either ship refit mods, ship hab mods that are fitted for. And as you can see here, this is a crew station, but it won't pick it up. Only the robots acknowledge this thing as being here, but they don't even show up on the crew list. So they just kind of wander around. But this little hab I haven't done anything with, but I wanted to show you the inside of it. It's tiny. Look at the size of this. That's great. And there's other ones. There's not just the science one. I got all kinds of little tiny habs like that. Okay. Well, now we're going to go into Moonhenge. Yeah, this is another one. This is another little storage unit. It's the one doing my iron, because that's what this planet, or what the moon can produce, is helium and iron. And that's what I got running here. And they are doing well. Lots and lots of goodies. I don't have to worry about ever running out of any of those when I'm building. I have plenty now. All the other stuff that you can get that you need to build with, that you can usually find pretty easy. I mean, you pick it up all over the place. Here we are inside of Moonhenge, and I have done some decorating. It looks nice now, and added some doors which have changed the appearance. Like I said, you'd have to go and look at one of my other videos to show you what this place looked like before I did anything in it. And I still haven't done anything with this room, but I do have an idea for it. It's just going to be kind of like a gaming room. It's going to put air hockey and ping pong and dartboards, and I think I've got weight equipment I'll put in here too. It's going to be like, you know, that kind of stuff. And well, over here, as you see, I got it listed. This is cafe and kitchen. This just one big room, and I of course have done some stuff with it. I added some walls, and I put in all these little mini vending machines that you can all use. I don't like that this particular mod has a lighting problem. It causes all these screens to be so bright. But, the kitchen's nice. I got it all set up. And you can do your cooking here. Because you can do actual cooking on it as a mod. Here, you can make alien jerky and all that other good stuff. But you need the ingredients. I haven't got any new ingredients here, and I still haven't, put in all the clutter, pots and pans and things. And this particular refrigerator comes with all this in here, so it's really cool. You can open the door and you can see this is actually all I've got in here. Not much. And they have refrigerators. This one's the original. But I now have access to refrigerators that you can actually open it up, and it's like this one. You can get a transfer button and put stuff in it, which is really cool. I like this. I've been having so much fun with these mods, and of course trash cans that you can actually put trash in. That's great. And as you can see, this is coming along quite well. We'll go up here to the stairs. And this is just like a kind of, like I said, I call it a cafe. I ran out of polymer before I finished putting all the chairs out, but I'll do that when I go back to building. And I'm probably going to put paintings on some of these panels. It's going to look great. Yeah. I still got some more neon signs I want to put up. And yeah, it's going to do good. I got the Terra Brew and the Tranquility and fresh warm food. We're open. Yeah. And, okay. This is the only room I left open. This one I've decided is going to be kind of a mannequin room. I'm going to put all kinds of mannequins with clothing and stuff like that. I've still got to go to the Crucible, so I'll probably get all their clothing and I'll display them here on mannequins, along with their tapes or their data slates, just like I did with the Mantis here. Now this is the Mantis suit, and I got a mod that made it look better. That looks so much better than the original Mantis suit. It's just silly. And these guys here, these are ecliptics, or the helmet here. This here is actually not a spacesuit. This is just clothing that's on the Mantis. That's on this mannequin. But the helmet is a space helmet. But it's a mod called ecliptic spacesuits. That's what they call them. It's a standalone, so it doesn't mess with anything. Although if you don't have it in the right order, it'll mess up your ecliptics with a funny looking pattern on their spacesuits. But right now, this is it. I haven't done too heck of a lot with this yet, but this is it. This is going to be like mannequins and data slates and stories that I've picked up from those data slates in here. And okay, on to next. As you see, there's a door down here, and this actually is a connected room. And this is the I made this his office. I got the Starborn desk here. Again, I don't have a whole lot of clutter down here yet. I will eventually add clutter and whatnot. And there it is, folks. I did the Hell's Gate And that is the Doom armor and the Doom sword and notes on the shotgun that you find there. And I got a bunch of new type of suit display cases that work really good. They come in different colors, which is pretty cool. And I got the mod that lets me put all kinds of little statues out, both small and large. Of course, then you got this room. And this was a big room. I wasn't sure what to do with it at first. But then inspiration grabbed hold of me, and well, as you can see, it turned out pretty good. It looks great, I think. I mean, I love the mods I got because it allows me to decorate these places with some really cool stuff. I mean, oh, looky here. I didn't realize that my bug was covered by plants, but I'll fix that later. Anyway, of course, you've got the Sealies and the Terramorph, which are mortal enemies, if you know anything about the lore. And then up here, of course, I put a bar in. And this is an actual working pool table. Look at this, guys. Pool cues. I don't know. I've never even tried to use them, but I just think you can pick them up, move them around and whatnot. Whereas before, all you could find were the pool balls. Sticks, you couldn't find a movable stick anywhere. And of course, the rack was able to be moved too. And of course, I just love the fact that when I got the new mods, one of the mods has got signs in it, and I had just walked through the Unity and changed his name from Simon Jakes to Jake Simons, and I found this in the signage, and I was so pleased. And I've got Jake's Bar, which just floored me. That's just great. Okay, and of course, this is one of the older refrigerators, and I can't put things in it, but I do put my beer crates in, which allow me to fill these up with beers. Yeah. And because I have to eat and drink, yeah, I'll start utilizing food and things like that. Yes, plus Aurora, and I have done the quest to be able to make Aurora. I will be able to make it soon, and this is this is really fun. I made this bar, and I have these new mods, and I'm just enjoying the heck out of this because this is a cool bar, and I got posters, new posters and stuff and things. I will be able to now make the Ashta head taxidermy, because I went and did that quest too. And of course, you got the hookah bar here, the dartboard. These do work. And I've got one that doesn't, but I found that I have 3 different types of hookahs in my decorations. Those 2 tables. There's the table and the hookahs, single hookahs, but there's a taller table version of that hookah table. And this is also a mod that gave me a lot of these bone-looking things. And I'll show you a good example of those in a minute. But of course, you can almost see them up there, but they're some of them up there hanging in the light help to diffuse that weird light. 'Cause look what happens when you go into it. Yeah, you get that sun flash thing that you get sometimes out in space when the Starborn are about. And of course down here, we've got I call this a loading zone because it had that chain hoist and beam. So I put in some stuff that makes it look like a storage and supply unit. And I finally figured out what to do with this upper however. It works good now. Looks good. And this is cool. I didn't know that I even had one of these until I was doing those machines downstairs or upstairs. Yeah, 210 credits and you get a UC meal, one of those battle meals. It's great. These actually got I got wall cabinets that actually allow me to put things in them too. And of course down here we got a cargo mission terminal. Oh yeah, and up in that office area there's I didn't take you upstairs, but I will here in a minute when I go back. Of course, I put these in here so that I could store stuff on the base instead of just on my ship. So I'll be able to collect all the crap I want. Oh, I didn't know I used up all the plushies. But I think it's actually coming along quite nice. Like I said, I haven't did all the little clutter details, but that'll come. Alrighty. This is another room I wasn't sure what I was going to do with, but it turned out nice because I had this mod that did these bone thingies. The bone to pick, I guess is what it's called. And yeah. And then I got some plushies, mods that allow me to have other plushies. These ones are the weirdest ones. It's bad looking dudes in there. I'll show you some more of them later. And of course, it's all good. And then upstairs here, this is gonna be for my NASA stuff when I finally go do the quests for those. But yeah, it's turning out all right. I just got to work on it a little bit more, and this is going to be all my NASA stuff here. I'll put in phone, the old phone junk that I find over in the NASA base in here, and folders and the like. I've already got a NASA lab coat thingy I found somewhere, so that's cool. And then, of course, I've got the capsule here. But upstairs here, I'm doing the whole UC Vanguard and Ranger thing. And once I do the Terramorph quest, I'll put all that stuff up in here too. Because, this is all about the same thing. This little lady right here is the one that's going to help me with the Terramorphs later. And, as you can see, I've gotten new posters and all kinds of stuff. This Vanguard, yeah, this is a miniature of the bigger one that I can use. And of course, I got the balcony outside here. I put a nice big globe up here, kind of fill it in. And you see I put a NASA poster there. And then that's the poster there. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, bone to pick gives you these weird bone thingies that you can stick around. Just gotta go in the right spot or it won't look good. And then over here, I've got a start on it, but this is going to be like, I'll have suits, spacesuits and stuff, and space suit displays, and of course this is for making bullets. You got to have an industrial for making bullets. have this is nice. This is a new weapons rack that I acquired in one of my mods. I think these are all from that same mod. I don't know what the difference is yet, but I'm sure there's something. Of course, this is a weapon workbench that doesn't look anything like the original, but I like this one. I got one in the ship upstairs, or in the ship too. Yeah, it's upstairs. But it's still in a work in progress. This room, and this room. And this is going to be the pharmaceutical lab. This is where we want to build the Aurora. And look at this, guys. This is a new type of research lab instead of that funky looking one that is part of the originals. I still use them, but you know, I think the new ones add a touch of flavor to this already fantastic game as it is. But here you go. This is, of course, another way. Oh, let's go in here. I'll show you the upstairs on this first. Yeah, I never did that. Yeah, upstairs here, I've put in the mission boards. And of course, this is plant stand and things like that. Of course, I've got a big weapon display case. I haven't finished filling this up yet, but and again, I put doors in so that it kind of breaks up the difference. It makes the whole thing look different from what it originally did. And so you can check that out again. It's on my YouTube channel, Ancient Gamer 759, if you want to go check it out. And of course, I got this area here. Now these lights are, I really don't, the only problem with this base is the way the lights work in it. It's kind of glary. I've tried every way to adjust it, but it just doesn't seem to matter in the Moonhenge. But that's okay. I can tolerate it. Okay, here we go. Of course, I put this door in here. It wasn't original. And I can't close it back once I go through. But this is some sort of base generator. I don't know. It doesn't really do anything. I can't interact with it at all. It was just here. But then you come down and through this corridor and you have this room. Now this room, I still not quite sure what I'm going to do all with it, but I do know that when I do start doing the quests for the artifacts, that I'm going to put the Armorilia, or whatever that thing is, here. I'm going to build it down in here and put it right there. So I think that's what they meant it to do. But I got my Trade Authority kiosk down here, along with all my contraband. And there should be contraband in there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's still not quite sure what I'm gonna put around and down here. But anyway, this is another little room, and it for some reason reset on me. And you're the ones that are gonna get to see me open it back up. Okay, this is looks like a little office. You know, it's got a couch here, and you can sit here, and over here's a bed and a desk. I have no idea what these do. And then you got loose panel. Bing! Boom! Oh, it fell down. But it's got a door. Look at that. But it did. That reset itself because when I first got this base, I knocked that down and opened the door. And then for some reason it reset itself. I don't know why. But I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this corridor yet, either. I mean, this is some long, funny underground passage. Anyway, it leads up the stairs here to another door, which is going to take me outside. It's a back door to the base. And this back door takes me a little south of the actual base, but you can see there's my ship's landing. And up here on this hill, we've got the Curiosity rover, the MERP, with a mic explaining it for you. But I got my nice observatory here. And we're going to run down here and check it out. Funny thing is this where I put this observatory, it wouldn't allow me to put anything but this door in. I could not put this side thing on here at this particular one, this place. So I just put it on the side, which is fine, because all this is going to be is a kind of a minor observatory. I'm going to put the big telescope that I got that you can place anywhere, one of my placeables in this room, with some other equipment, maybe some chairs and stuff for viewing stars, and with binoculars and the like. Yeah, I had the little niches I put in here, which are actually just hallway extensions, but it kind of breaks up the whole glass house thing. But this up here, the observatory, I always have fun with these. Got a nice big room here. Nice and wide, lots of space. But this one, because this is what I do with most of my bases, is I'm going to put a movie theater in here. Right in this lower area down here. We'll put some movie theater in. And then upstairs, movie theater and maybe some offices. Yeah. Because I have one of my mods lets me put cubicles in. And you can see, this is an actual observatory. And I will put things in here, to spruce it up. A tall chair so I can sit and look in the microscope. You can't really look in it though. It's just a bummer, but oh well. It is what it is. But I did get a mod that when I first got the observatory, that door did not exist. The guy upgraded it and added another mod to add to it, and now there is a door. And I have the viewing port trained right at the Milky Way. And that's kind of cool. But let me show you something though. It looks different when you're actually... Yeah, look at that. It changes it. It's got kind of a dampener on it. Yeah. See there? Huh. A couple of things up here I don't remember originally being up here. Oh, that's cool. But anyway, folks, this is now my moon base. My starter player home. It's the only one I got. I don't have any mods for any other player homes. This is the only one. Of course, there's the in-game ones, which I never get. I've never used the player homes. But as you can see, this is my base. And if you want, you can comment on it and like it there at the channel. Of course, I'm going to post a link for it when I go to the Facebook page and tell you about this, so you can come and watch it. I am not going to post this online. It's probably too long. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. This is Ancient Gamer 759 signing off.